Hey guys, John Lee here of thecontentmarketingking.com, and today I have my fourth or possibly fifth video book review on the book Known by Mark Schaefer. This is a great book for anyone looking to grow their audience, reputation, or authority online, and is especially good for consultants, writers, or small businesses that want to grow their online presence. So I've read a lot of books like this, like probably tens, if not 20s, of different books about growing your audience, your reputation, this, that, or the other. And this one is really awesome because it's great for beginners if you're someone who's just getting started on building an audience and reputation online. And it's great for people who have been doing this for a while or read a lot of these books like myself. In fact, one of the things that I really appreciated about this book was that Mark doesn't try to sell you on the idea that anyone can have 10 million people as an audience. You know, the fact of the matter is audiences that size are rare. Not everyone's going to be the next Logan Paul or whatever YouTube superstar du jour is the flavor of the week. But in this book, he even shows an example of someone reaching an audience as small as 25, but being able to reach the correct audience for what they are offering and being able to affect change even with that small of an audience. So I really enjoyed this book, and I really like that Mark made that note, because I think a lot of these books act like everyone can just have 100 million followers if they just do these 7 things on this checklist, and that's just not the way it works. So really enjoyed that caveat. Now let's move to my 3 quick takeaways. Takeaway number 1. Space and place. This was kind of a big focus of the book, and in fact there's a chapter on finding your space and finding your place with exercises. And I really think that's a great way of explaining how to find a kind of intersection between what you teach and the things that make you unique to find your unique voice. So I really enjoyed that as kind of a teaching tool. Takeaway number 2, this book has great exercises. Exercises are really important, I think, especially for these kind of books. I know most people aren't going to do them, but if you sit down and do them, and they took a couple of hours to do the exercises in this book, I really think they help bring some clarity to a lot of this stuff, especially about space and place. I was kind of trying to figure out how my artificial intelligence and book reviews and all this kind of stuff fit into it, and that exercise was super helpful. So I recommend that. And the third takeaway, which is the first mover advantage is not always an advantage. In fact, it's often not an advantage. And I'm glad that Mark brought this up, because this is something that I always say when I talk about investing or future technology. You think about it, you know, Friendster, the guy who invented Friendster, which was the first kind of MySpace, which begot Facebook, didn't really do that well financially. Tom, the MySpace guy, did really well, 500 million, but he didn't do as well as Mark Zuckerberg, right? So the first mover advantage is often not an advantage, because you get all the problems that come with bringing that stuff to market. So if you're in a space where you're the first mover, kind of like I am with marketing and artificial intelligence, you want to be careful that you don't fall into the space where you get all the bad stuff and someone else comes in and kind of cherry picks the leftovers in order to kind of reap all the benefits and rewards. So that's something to look out for as well, and that was a good phrasing that I really enjoyed. Overall, I would give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book, and like I said, whether you're a novice or someone who's very familiar with building reputation and authority online, you will get things out of this, and if you do the exercises, I think you'll get some new perspectives and new clarity on what you're doing. So I highly recommend Known by Mark Schaefer. Go ahead and pick that up. And also, while you're doing things, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you very soon.